So now let's go into the second part. So the second part of brainwashing happens with something which is called the tyranny of words. The tyranny of words goes like this. So say this is my cell phone, right? And we agree that this is a cell phone. Even though it's not a cell phone, it's a collection of atoms, but we have agreed to call this collection of atoms a cell phone, or a bird, or a elephant, whatever. That's called an agreement. We agree that this form is this. I cannot change your mind on that. There's an agreement. I agree that this is a phone. You agree that this is a phone. So this is what we're labeling a phone. That's called an agreement. Then there's words that don't have agreement, like love. We can't say that love is orange, or love is tall, or love is short. There's no agreement on the word love, because we can't collectively come together and say a thing is love. When you have a word that does not have an agreement, then I can manipulate you. And religions and politics do this all the time. And it's being done to you through commercials, through, like I said, religion, politics, and you don't know that it's happening. But I'm going to explain to you how it happens right now. Let's take religion, for example. You go to church, and the pastor, preacher, whatever you want to call it, gets up and says, let's talk about the goodness of God. Boom. No agreement. So now I can manipulate you. God is some white bearded man in heaven, this, that, and the third. And because you are open to my suggestion and there's no agreement, now I'm implanting information in your head. God is this, God is that. There's no agreement. And where does God live? God lives in heaven. Heaven, boom, no agreement. Heaven is this place with golden roads, mansions, and you get to worship God all day. And there's angels, boom, no agreement. Angels are these winged creatures. They're the messengers of God, and they do his bidding and blah, blah, blah. And if you don't do right on earth, you're going to go to hell. Hell, boom, no agreement. Hell is this place where it's fire and damnation and torture and the lake of fire. And the person who rules hell is Satan. Satan, boom, no agreement. Satan is the adversary of God. He was an angel and God threw him out. And now if you don't do right, Satan's going to do this, that, and third. And Satan makes you do all these bad things. And he has these demons, boom, no agreement. Demons are these bad creatures and they do this and that. Not, you get the point. The point is that when there's no agreement, you can be manipulated. They do it in politics all the time. Now, I don't do politics and I don't get in all the controversy, but I do observe what's happening. So, for instance, like in this last election, now President Trump kept saying the enemy within. We gotta fight the enemy within. Who's the enemy within? Boom, no agreement. Now I can tell you the enemy within is ruining our country and this and that. You can be manipulated because there's no agreement. President Bush did this with weapons of mass destruction. Boom, no agreement. What are weapons of mass destructions? Now I can go and he's going to terror you and it's going to explode and this and that. And so we even went to war over something that we didn't have an agreement on. Do you understand what's happening now? The tyranny, this is called the tyranny of words. You're being manipulated through words that you can't agree on. If there's an agreement, I can't tell you that a dog is a cat because we agree that a dog is this. We agree that a cat is this. Because there's an agreement, there's no manipulation. Without an agreement, I can manipulate you. And you didn't think you were brainwashed, did you?